Howdy, I'm Josh. This is the 2025 update for the Extendly dashboard, account dashboard. I haven't seen too many people go and do a walkthrough of the update for this year because this dashboard is completely new and revamped. Looks quite a bit better. Not that the old one was terrible, but it's just modernized and a little bit smoother to go and organize. And the knowledge base in particular is something that you will want to look and take a look at. Now, I did do a 2024 video, and this one I'm going to try to just do step by step. This is what it looks like. This is how you would use it. And if the Extendly services and this dashboard is something that you're interested in, then you can sign up with the link down below. So the Extendly widget at the base is something that you can customize and put into your account, and it's going to look like this. So as you're editing and doing customization, interact with it on the right hand side. So here, this is going to be your primary page, your home page, then your knowledge base, and then the actual support page. If I click on the knowledge base, I can go into the get started, then I can go into the dialer, and then I can see this particular article and scroll through it. Some of them are going to have videos, others are not. You have the ability to kind of minimize it, make it larger, and jump back between the articles as well. On the home page, you can pre-select a couple of articles that you want to be the primary ones, and you can do this ask a question where you can interact with the AI first, and then it'll push it over to the live chat if you have that set up for your account. So that depends on whatever level of the Extendly that you have signed up for. But at the base level, you should have the AI chat. Whenever you go and expand this, you can go enable or disable the widget. If you go into the widget menu, you can actually put in the logo, the primary text, the size of the buttons, and customize a lot of the look and feel. So this is a lot of stuff that was kind of available in the previous widget. Some of it is brand new, but definitely a lot smoother for anyone to jump in here and interact with and edit it. On the tool management side, you can add what parts of the tool you want to enable. So you can click on add tool. And in this case, I'm going to want to add the news and announcements. So whenever I do that, that is going to add news and announcements to the chat widget. So you can go and click into here. And so underneath the setting, some of these images it looks like, and this is being raw, so I mean, nothing's perfect. It looks like some of those images on the latest news articles just need to be updated because I don't see an image for them. But some of the ones that are further down here, the images are there. So I'm not gonna go back and edit anything. This is exactly how I would see it. But the nice thing with the news and announcements are these are the announcements that GoHighLevel puts out. The Extendly team goes and comes over it, creates a custom video for the new feature, and then puts it into the news announcements and says, hey, this feature is available. Later on, I'll show you where you can actually edit the news and announcements and show which ones are available for your customers to see and which ones are not, or for your clients. On the tool side, you can also go and add in a link launcher. So if you want a custom link to be added in here, you can go and click on that and then add a custom URL. Let's say you want your website to be there or a particular YouTube video, you can put that inside of the link launcher. The other tools available is a dedicated iframe. And of course, you can do unlimited link launchers, but you probably only want a certain amount. The links then get added on the home page, and right now it says link launcher. So I'm going to go ahead and trash that because I don't want my clients seeing a random link launcher. You can also choose the visibility of each one of those, and then of course reorder each one of these sections. I'm going to put the news and announcements just above the Extendly support, so it's kind of in between, and the support is on the far right hand side. Also, the widget can be minimized and expanded, and you can move it position wise inside of your account at the sub account level. While I'm here, upper right hand corner has a question mark, so you can click on support. That's going to pop up the Extendly OS bot, and then it'll like push it up to the actual Extendly support team. You can click on report an issue, and that'll put up a report an issue page, and you can do like a screenshot of it. It's pretty cool as far as if there is an issue. So like the news and announcement, you probably want to do something for that. And then upper right hand corner is going to show the profile, and so you can click on that and see your email. Now I'm going to go over to the left hand side. I can expand this section and I can see the account that I'm editing. This is the agency account that I'm in, not the individual sub accounts. Then I can click on dashboard and we'll come back to all the abilities to edit. The left hand side isn't anything you necessarily have to go through. These are the same buttons that are available on the dashboard. So that's the Extendly widget. Let's go into the knowledge base. Knowledge base, overall document editor. So these are going to have a bunch of different articles on all the tools that are available inside of the HighLevel account. You can choose which one of these are available visually or not. So if you want to go up here and you can click on unpublished article, and that will disappear, and then it won't be visible to each one of your people. And the same thing if you go into like the dialer or anyone else, then you can go and choose to like unpublish that article. But in this case, I need to unpublish it and then click on save for that to be saved inside the account. I can also choose to unpin this article. Pinned articles are inside of that Extendly widget. So if I go back to the Extendly widget and click on customize, then the pinned articles are going to be what's on the right hand side. And there you go, a little bit of a jump. Now this could be my browser, but this can happen to anyone. Again, I'm not going to go through and edit the jumps between this video. So these are the pinned articles. Business profile and dashboard overview are available inside here. I'm going to go back to the knowledge base, click on the general CRM overview, and I'm going to publish that article once again. And now that's available, I'm going to also repin that article to the Extendly widget so that's available for the account. You can scroll through this, add and edit each one of the text. This is going to be for your account and for your clients to see. And so if you want to go in here and remove certain screenshots, images, or something like that, then you can do that here. Also, if you want a particular article added to this account, then you can actually add a custom article inside of here. Add a new section, and then you can add new articles underneath that. You can also click on the manage button, and that's going to give you an overview of all the site branding. So this is a separate knowledge base landing page, and you can go and update the domain, the branding, the Q&A, and all that for this knowledge base. So if you want Q&A questions, you can go and click on a Q&A pair, link it to a particular article, and then have the question and the answer linked and paired to that article. You can go through and create new tags. In this case, it looks like the tags are not available just yet. Suggested articles. So those are the pinned articles as well, just a different naming schema. They say suggested. They also say unpin or pin. So just a little bit of a different naming schema that they have here. You can select the accent colors for your account. Click on that and then accept. And then you can do an icon, favicon. Again, this is for the knowledge base URL. And then you can go to the domain section and add a custom subdomain and share that domain with your clients so that they can go directly to the knowledge base and view the knowledge base in a dedicated location. Do the add domain section, and you can add a custom domain to this account, use your DNS provider, and then go and update some of your DNS records to add a dedicated domain so that your clients can see the knowledge base. When I go over to the knowledge base, once again, you can pair the Q&A pairs here. You can also generate them with AI. And so it's going to go through this particular article and generate some questions people might ask and the answers that are going to be paired with them based on this article, so that if someone has a quick question about it, then they don't have to read through the entire article to do so. So you could choose how can you quickly switch between multiple accounts in the platform, and you can choose to publish that. And then once that's published, then it's going to be paired with that particular article inside the knowledge base. So if I go over to the Extendly widget and I go and click on, let's say, general CRM overview, then we should have some type of Q&A section here. I believe that was the same article. Let me just general CRM overview. And that's going to be inside of the custom domain. So apologize for that. It's not going to be, it doesn't look like it's going to be inside the Extendly widget. I could be wrong on that, but that's what it looks like to me. You can also go through and see a quick outline of this section. So you can jump down to opportunities, and those are going to be based on these headings. On the left-hand side, that's going to be your custom editor. Add images, videos, custom, insert code. You can also do links inside here, and of course the regular standard layout and design. There's a bunch of the different article subsections as well. So tasks, task overview, and how to create a task. Next, let's jump into the news and announcements. This allows you to, again, like I told you a little bit earlier, you can publish or unpublish certain news articles. So you can choose whether or not this is pinned or viewable at all. So if there's a certain article that you don't want to talk about or show your clients, maybe it's a tool that you don't enable for your sub accounts, you can go in here and do that. You can also click on create news. That's going to take you to an article builder, and you can select a particular and edit a news announcement. So maybe you don't even want to use the Extendly articles. You can choose to turn those all off. And you can do your own news articles and say these are news announcements for the business, the Whitelabel high level account that you have. That should be a good overview of the news section. Next, let's go down to the theme. Now, on the theme editor, I have a whole video already published to the YouTube account on the theme customizer. I would suggest to go and watch that video. I'll have it linked up here. You can go click and watch that one. The editor has not changed since that time. They've made some updates to keep it just working, but as far as the style and editor itself, that's going to be exactly the same. I know they're in the works on updating it, but there's nothing new to show to you in this video other than the new placement of how to access it. Next is location management, and underneath the location management, it's going to show the sub accounts on the left-hand side. It's going to show you the ability to enable or disable the live chat, knowledge base, and support widgets inside of each one of the sub accounts. If you do not see them here, then you can go and click on the sync with the GHL. Of course, you are going to have to walk through the process of uploading this account. They got great guide videos, so whenever you purchase, it's going to walk you through how to actually set it up. And you can get on calls with the Extendly support team, and they will actually help you set this up inside of your account. They're very, very good and very helpful on that. They also have the authentication step here. I'm not going to jump into that because it's going to be showing some of the stuff that I have had to blur here. Now, the last but not least is the actual engagement widget. Now, this is something pretty cool, and it's fairly new. And so, if you're aware of, there was another widget that was out there by another group like Andrew Kamita and some others. Last but not least is the engagement widget. Now, this is and was a different company that was then pulled and acquired into Extendly, and so it's a pretty powerful little widget that you can put into your account. So I highly suggest, if anything else, use the engagement widget because you can apply this to a ton of your different customers or to your business as well. So the way that it starts is you can go and click on add a new widget. When you click on that, this is going to add it to the widget section. Then you go to the main section. You can choose to enable this widget. Now the widget's going to show up on the right hand side. So I'm going to click on save and the widget will be available, but I'm going to need to have a couple of tools inside here. So if I go to one that I already have built, which is going to be this test one, I can actually show you a couple of stuff that I've set up. In this case, the ability to show reviews. So if I click into the review section, then people are going to show like the Facebook and Google reviews. You can also do some review from other sites. You can check out other platform tools. This is a custom link that I have. There's web chat. So someone could go directly to the high level web chat that's connected to my sub account. This isn't a general like web chat widget. This is actually pulling the API from your sub account. So when someone fills out details on this engagement widget, it's going to go directly to the sub account that you have linked here, which is incredible and super useful. Also booking calendars. So if I were to link a high level calendar inside of this account, that would show up here, and advanced live chat, which is again, another version of the live chat for high level, and you have it directly inside of this engagement widget. Let me show you some of the other conversion tools that they have available just so you have a general overview of all of them. There's the advanced live chat, which links to high level. There's booking calendars, which also link to high level. There's a dedicated iframe that's self-explanatory. Forms and surveys from high level, you would embed the code here, or it would actually pull the link of the forms and surveys. You have the knowledge base that you can build a custom knowledge base for this engage widget, which is separate from the rest of it. So if I click on add, this knowledge base will then pull up to the base of here. And if I click on this knowledge base, you can actually go through and customize what is inside of this knowledge base inside of this account. So you don't have to have or rely on the Extendly knowledge base. You can put custom information inside of this here. Now, going back to the tools, you also have a link launcher, review section, a talk to live chat, which is another company, a video showcase, and the web chat. The video showcase, that will do a like YouTube or Loom a video that's highlighted at the very top of it. If you go to Extendly's website, you can actually see a demo of that kind of prominent on there. They have some reviews. You also have smart pop-ups that you can customize and then enable onto a website. And that's going to be pretty much any of these conversion tools are going to be or can be linked to the smart pop-up. you embed the code onto the website, and then it'll pop up with whatever conversion tools you want. So this engagement widget can also be an additional upsell. It doesn't have to stand alone or just be an agency tool. You can actually sell it to, whether you make it free or you price it for something, each one of your clients can actually use these tools as an upsell if you already have them inside of HighLevel, or if you want it to be a like tripwire or lead magnet for new clients. You can demo your account. That should be about everything inside of the new account dashboard. You can also duplicate an edited widget. If I click on the settings section, inside the settings section, that's going to show me the account. It's going to show me billing, the installation step, and I can add additional team members to this account so that they can use it on the back end and I don't have to actually be the one in here all the time. That's the account dashboard for Extendly, updated for 2025. I hope that helps. And once again, if you're interested in it, I would love for you to use the link down below. That would show a ton of support for me. And I have a bunch of people that have already gone through the Extendly setup, and I've tried to reach out to a bunch of them. Some of them I'm able to get in touch with, but I only get your email if you do sign up using the link down below. But I would love to get in touch with you and see how you're using Extendly if you choose to go with Extendly. But if you would like to go with something else, or you even need a couple more answers to your questions, then you can join the gocollab.com/build. That is my community, high-level help, unbranded high-level videos, a bunch of them. I got 30 of them, 30 plus, that I have customized. They're unbranded, so they're not going to show the high-level logo or design. I also help people with Extendly help and some other stuff in the high-level ecosystem. So I'd love to see you in there. It's completely free, and I hope this video was helpful. I will see you in the next video. Actually, I'll see you in this video, or wherever it is.